Hello fans, this is Paul Sanchrizos with Player Development Insider. We have our special guest today is Kyle Quincey of the Detroit Red Wings. So welcome, Kyle.
Thanks.
Very welcome. And Kyle, first question I have for you today is how'd you get started in hockey? Just general question.
My old man played growing up. He played in the OHL for a bit, and yeah, just every single kid pretty much in Canada plays. So just followed all the crowd, I guess.
And Kyle, a lot of American fans don't really understand what life is like in Canadian junior hockey. I know you played for the London Knights, were drafted by them, I believe. What is that system like up there?
Well, I don't know what's different about it. There's a lot of fighting and stuff. I guess would be the biggest difference in college hockey. We wear half visors. There's a lot of different kind of differences in the game, but all in all, it's pretty much the same.
Okay, all right. And did you have any developmental differences? Like every young player has some skills they have to develop, maybe say at 12, 13, 14. Did you have any special challenge you had to overcome?
Well, I played forward growing up and then didn't make my team in Pee Wee, so then they put me back to defense, and that's how, ever since then, I was defenseman. But every single kid develops at a different age. I just kept getting better and better every single year. And then when I was probably 16, 17 is when I was gonna say that I have a chance to make pro. So I decided to go to major junior route. Got drafted when I was 15 and decided to stay in Ontario and play for the London Knights and Mississauga Ice Dogs.
Okay. And what was your most successful season in Canadian juniors that you can recall?
Well, first year we had a good year. We were kind of the underdogs. Took Plymouth to Game 7 in the second round. I think that team, we had almost 20 guys that play pro, 15 in the NHL. So, good team and very good hockey. Next year we went all the way to the OHL finals. We had three Game 7 series. So very exciting. A lot of hockey, and those years I was playing close to 100 games a year.
Wow.
When the university kids only get 40, 50, right? So developmentally, it's you get a lot more games in, and it is what it is. Yeah.
Describe the route you took to the pros after Canadian juniors.
Turned pro at 1920. And Detroit's philosophy and system is, almost every single one of their guys plays at least a couple years in the American League. I was no different. Played 3 years, 200 games in Grand Rapids. Played on some very, very good teams. On my rookie year, we set records for almost every category, and lost out in the Western Finals. And then the waiver system gave me my chance to play in the NHL. I got picked up on waivers my fourth year and played in LA.
And you also played for the Kings of the Avalanche.
Yeah.
And how do you deal with life? It looks like a lot of NHL players, certainly you're no exception, have been traded many times, have to make a move almost every year, it seems. How do you handle that?
Yeah, that's the ugly side of hockey that people don't understand. It's tough to have a home base or a place to call home. You're kind of living out of hotels and your suitcase. So it is what it is. It's part of the lifestyle. Wouldn't do it any other different. I obviously love my job, and that's just one of the negatives to it.
I understand. And what's been your biggest thrill in the NHL so far?
Being a part of 2008, winning the Stanley Cup. Just every year being in the playoffs. When you're in the playoffs, it's always a thrill. And this year, Game 7 overtime doesn't really get much better than that. We obviously came on the wrong side of that, but it was just fun being a part of it.
Especially with such a storied hockey history team like the Red Wings, of course.
Yeah.
And when hockey's over for you, I know you didn't have the chance to go to college during the Canadian juniors. A lot of Canadian junior players have that experience. Do you ever plan to do that after hockey?
Go back to school?
Yes.
No, I never thought about that. That wouldn't fit my plans, no.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. This has been Kyle Quincey, the Detroit Red Wings, with Player Development Insider. Thank you, Kyle, for joining us today. You bet.
Anytime a D-man gets a shot off net, that looks really good. I like a nice stretch pass too, actually. The defenseman, you're going to come across. Without a puck, you're going to get together with this forward. You guys are going to pass the puck back and forth. We'll fix it. All right, both sides, same. So here's how this next drill works. This defense in this board, you're going to skate backwards. Nick, you know this drill.
Thanks for tuning in, Player Development Insider, your path for student athletes.